Okay, so today we are going to be learning about modals. And first, we're going to start off, and I'm going to ask you, have you ever visited a different country?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever done like anything wrong in that culture before? Or like something that's not accepted there, but it is an American culture?
Oh, yeah. So I visited Ghana, and over there, it's not customary or polite to use your left hand for anything. So at one point, I like put my left hand out to like grab something, and I was told to always use my right hand.
Oh, okay. So it's important to know certain words that explain what we need to do and what is a bad idea to do. So today we're going to practice those expressions, and they're called modals. So you will learn how to use must, mustn't, should, shouldn't, and have to. And you'll talk about customs in your country so that I can learn more about you and your home. So first is when things are required or is a rule, it's called must, have to, or mustn't. But no one in America really uses mustn't. That's like British English, and we pretty much just say must not. And must not is, or must is the same meaning as have to. And when you're advising someone, telling someone if it's a good idea or a bad idea, you use should or shouldn't. And when it is allowed, you use don't have to. So this is when you have a choice in the matter. Okay. So let's see. You must call the teacher by her first name. Would you say that that's correct?
Yeah.
You must. So would you say you must call the teacher by her first name or must not? Let's pretend you're in an elementary school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then no, you wouldn't do that. You must not do that.
And then you have blank. Call the teacher by her first name.
You have not.
I think it would be you have to call the teacher, or you have not. I don't know. That one's confusing.
Because you wouldn't call her by her first name.
No. Okay. So let's just move on to the next one.
Okay.
So you shouldn't leave your hands under the table when you eat. Would you say that that's correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're trying to advise someone to not put your hands under the table when you eat. So you should change into nice clothes before you go to the store.
You don't have to.
You don't have to? Yeah. Yep, so that's advising. And then you don't have to get married to live together.
You don't have to. Advising.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So this next practice is you are going to see if the sentence is in the correct form. And if not, you're going to fix it. Okay. So you must too call a teacher by her last name.
That is not in correct form. You would say you must call her. You must call a teacher by her first name.
Yeah. And then you shouldn't buy bread from a different bakery.
I mean, I guess that's correct, but I feel like that's something you don't have to necessarily do, like in advising.
So if you have a choice in the matter, what form would you use?
For the second one?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Buy bread from a different bakery.
And then you don't have to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you mustn't forget to shake hands or kiss your friends every day.
That'd be like an advising thing. Right?
So what form would you use?
You don't have to shake hands or kiss your friends every day.
Good. Okay. So more. Okay. So say the following sentences using modals. It is advised to arrive about 15 minutes late to a social appointment at someone's home. So
you should arrive about 15 minutes late to a social appointment at someone's home.
15 minutes late or early? So should you come 15 minutes late? I guess that's your opinion.
Yeah.
So if you think it should, then yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one. It is required to greet friends with a kiss every day.
Okay. So you must greet your friends with a kiss every day.
It is not advised to give chrysanthemums to your mother-in-law. I don't know what that is.
It's a flower.
Oh.
It is not advised. You shouldn't give chrysanthemums to your mother-in-law.
You can choose to bring a gift when you visit someone's home.
You don't have to give a gift when you visit someone's home.
Okay, so we are going to fill out this worksheet right here.
Okay.
So the direction says divide into groups of 4. We're just going to work individually.
Okay.
Decide whether each of the following behaviors is required, advised, or allowed in your culture or another culture you are familiar with. Check the appropriate boxes. Then discuss the results with others in your group.
Okay.
So yeah, let me know when you're done so that we can talk about each other's culture.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, take a gift when invited to someone's house. So can you use that in a sentence using what you checked?
Yeah, I said you should take a gift when invited to someone's house.
Same. Do you want to read the next one?
Yeah, so for the second one, I said don't have to. So I said you don't have to ask someone how old they are.
Okay. I said you shouldn't. Just because, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of, especially if someone's like way older than you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said for the next one that you mustn't smoke without asking permission.
I said, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I agree with yours.
Okay.
That's the wrong one.
And then the next one, you don't have to hug friends when you see them.
I said you should hug friends when you see them.
Okay. Shake hands when you meet someone.
Same.
You don't have to. Oh, you should?
Yeah.
Okay. Take off your shoes when you enter a house.
I said you should take off your shoes when you enter a house.
Same. I said that you should offer to pay your share when someone invites you to a restaurant.
Same.
And then you want to read the next one?
Yeah, I said you shouldn't ask how much someone weighs.
Oh, yeah. I said mustn't, because that's like a rule.
Yeah.
Unspoken rule. Okay, next one.
I said for ask what someone does as an occupation, you should, like if you're in like conversation or something.
Mm-hmm. And then I said you should leave a tip at a restaurant.
I agree.
And then I said you shouldn't call people by their first name, or you don't have to.
Yeah, I said you don't have to.
Nice. Okay, so I want you to make 2 new sentences explaining American customs.
Ooh.
Using modals.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for example, you shouldn't ask American people how old they are.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if they're over like 30. I feel like that's only a thing in college. But yeah.
Okay. Oh.
You can just say them.
Okay. Okay, so one of the sentences I came up with is you should ask friends, or you should invite friends when you're like planning an event. And you mustn't sleep through a class.
Nice. All right, that was a lesson on modals.